Mike here, Money, Marriage, and Media, and today we with the guys again with Daily Wrap-Up Crew. The question is, can men avoid being with a woman like your mother? Now, this is part of the gender war, but it's subcontext. What I mean by that is that there's a narrative out here. It's not very popular, but that women or men just want the women. They don't want wives. They want mothers. It's funny how no one is there. I every now and then I come across this topic, so it needs to be addressed because if we address things when they're small enough, it's easier to change the narrative on that because that's not the case. And it literally, whenever you hear women say that, they never talk about how they're looking for a man. Most of the women say that they're looking for a man to provide 100% for them, and they don't have to work. And then the argument is literally, okay, well, how is that different from you looking for your father? Then they never have an answer for that though. It's always funny to me. It's like, okay, well, oh no, that's not true. So, see what happens when you use female logic back on them. All of a sudden, then that doesn't make sense. It's not true. But let's go ahead.
Can that be something men avoid? Because growing up with a mother who was very, if she was a single mother, you're saying she might have masculine traits. Mm-hmm. Is that some reason why you think maybe some men might date outside the race because they grew up with a woman who was masculine and they got nothing but pushback and headaches, and so now when they do decide to date outside the race, these women are more family oriented, just like you said. Maybe men outside their race might be more family. Black men can say the same thing. Maybe these women are more family oriented. They know how to treat a man. They're not worried about I don't need a man. They definitely don't got a I don't need a.
Okay, he took that in a different direction. I was not expecting that. I haven't seen this, so wow. He has a point though. He's making a valid statement. Is it true? I don't know. Let's find out.
The man mentality. You get what I'm saying? So is it safe to say maybe that some men, because of the experiences that they have with their mother, are looking for someone who's not like their mother, like at the end of the day? Like,
I think the mistake black men make is they love to think black women and white women are the same, and we're not. Like, I really don't think we are.
He literally just said, "Oh, we're looking for someone different from our mother," and he just confirmed what he just said. Like, I don't think she was listening. Who knows? Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she'll be able to tie it together. Let's see what she says.
Because black women
men think that?
Yeah, they will literally compare us when there's nothing to. You can't compare us because we don't go through the same thing. We're not the same. Like, black woman and white woman do not go through the same thing in America for us to move the same.
You can still compare non-black women to black women.
A white woman to a black woman?
Just non-black women in general.
Yeah, comparing,
Yeah,
but
comparing,
not saying they're the same.
Yeah, we're not saying that.
No, but if you
but
if you comparing, you putting them on the same level, right?
Yeah, but just saying they didn't go through the same things that we've gone through.
Yeah, so they're going to be different, right?
Yeah, but
used to comparing. Yeah.
Okay, but
they don't have to have similarities.
So you saying that we can't compare them because y'all ain't go through
semantics.
the same thing. That's what you're saying.
yeah, because y'all will project like that. You want us to be like the white women who are submissive, but it's like, you can't expect us to do that because we live in a world where black women can never be soft. We can't do that. We have to be strong all the time. We have to be independent.
That's where you're wrong.
But that's why I think you're wrong.
No, we don't. We're the most criticized and the most unprotected. We have to be
in the world by yourself.
Yes,
you could be that. But when you at home,
yeah, I agree. When we at home, yeah, but that's when I said the contradiction.
But that's the thing, though. Like, I think
What?
the black community, like, as it pertains to females, we run away from submission. The word submission, we don't like.
Y'all scared of it. I don't know what the
And
fuck.
I understand because we have been given a lot of challenges, but submission is a beautiful thing when you have a leader in the house. Submission, I can't wait until I find that man who I can submit to, who I can look up to and say, yes, you are leading me and you're taking me to the right place. I don't have to be Miss Independent anymore. I don't have to be this strong masculine woman anymore because I can lean in on you. I can, relax in you. So I think that we should really change the narration as it pertains to submission. Submission is a beautiful thing. I don't know why a lot of black I don't want to use statistics.
I gotta go through.
I understand, but submission is still don't say I won't submit. I don't want to submit. Say when I find the right man.
What?
When I
Yeah,
find the
exactly.
leader, I'm
But
going
a
to
lot of the
submit.
time,
Heard this one before too. And then when you ask them what their requirements are, yeah. So it's it's a roundabout way of saying that I'm not gonna submit. I'm never going to compromise. So, I mean, it sounds good, like I said, but if you're vetting, ask them more questions.
a lot of the time, these women don't come across a man they could submit to.
Right.
Because they be
That's
looking
easy
for
work.
women like their mothers. Like I said, they be looking for women who's gonna.
That's like me
Tap into
saying I ain't
masculine
found the right
energy.
woman to be faithful to. Like,
That's
come
it,
on.
right? Why
But y'all
can't
do
we
say
should
that
be
though.
submissive.
A lot of men
What?
do say that.
But I
But
think
why
they
would
have-
I be submissive? Like, okay, why would I be submissive to a man like who, for example, is not teaching me anything, has no ambition? Like, why would I be submissive to that?
Why you dealing with him in the first?
How does that man got that opportunity?
And
That's
you
true.
keep saying that somebody looking for you to protect them. Like, who's looking for you?
No, because
That's
like a lot.
interesting, like-
No, it's
She just showed her hand. The men that she wants don't want her. That's why she's saying that. Why should I be submissive to these guys as if those are the only guys in the world? No, I mean, I'm starting to think that when women talk like that, it's because the men that they want are not interested in them. There's plenty of guys out here. Like I said, over 50% of black men are single and childless. And in the middle class, too. But, whenever we have these conversations, if you notice, the focus is always on the extreme. Is that there ain't no man, I haven't found a man that I can submit to. Okay, well, what kind of man are you looking for? That's the key follow-up question. When I said before about ask more questions, that's the key to question right there that will illuminate what's really going on here. And a lot of times you find out that's when they start talking about the extreme standards, and it's like, okay, well, you just eliminated 95% of men. It's like, you don't think that's, I mean, yeah, it doesn't sound a little bit unrealistic to you, but women want what they want. We can't shame them for that. But we also can't say, they get just you got the results that you're getting.
I mean, yeah, I'm not saying like all men are like that, but there are a lot of men who literally are looking for like low-key a sugar mama.
True.
What?
Yeah.
them-
Yeah, I come across that a lot.
A lot
Men
of
who
See, again, what are you leading with that you're attracting those guys? The men that you want, why are they not approaching you? Something's going on with you. If she'd have told me that it's a few guys, okay, then I can believe that. But the picture she's painting is that it's every guy. Okay, well then look, at some point you need to be holding up a mirror and looking in it, because these men, we are out here, average men, hardworking men of character. There's plenty of us out here. But again, if you're only attracting the bottom, low quality men, what is it about you that's attracting those guys?
who are looking for me to take care of them. No, it's not like that.
And
Like,
you have some black men also, they want successful women because they don't want to give them anything.
exactly. They just want to use them.
Yep.
Yes.
What?
People are opportunists. If you're gonna give it to me, I'm gonna take it. That's everybody.
Yeah, I guess it's okay when women do that to men, but
Yeah.
but what I do want to say also real quick is that I love black.
Again, you lead with your wallet, your career, your education. What type of man do you think you're finna attract? This is why this is why men say that women are being very masculine, because you're leading like you want to be the provider. So men who are, that's what you're going to attract. Men who want the woman to be the provider, because that's what you're leading with.
Black women, everybody on this panel, me,
Yeah.
you, we love black women. We love black women in a natural state. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? And even through lately, even not even lately, just my whole life, I've been hearing nothing but hatred, vitriol, disdain for black men coming from our own women, right? But even with that being said, I heard black women say we should abort black male babies. This is black women, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've heard black women say some of the craziest, most hateful, ugliest things towards.
And there's a whole YouTube channel devoted to that. No, we're not going to cover it. So please don't ask. Stay away from that stuff.
Black men. And even with that being said, I would, me personally, and obviously we're different, I would never go on a platform and publicly say, you know, I'm going to date outside. I love black women. I don't care how much y'all might hate us or whatever the case is. I'm gonna fight for the black woman that because I want to be with one. So I would never put myself in a situation to be like, you know what, hey world, I'm officially dating outside my race, because to me, I want to be with. I don't care how much y'all might hate us or y'all might say we thugs or we cheat.
I'm gonna find one for me. My right one.
Yeah, I'm gonna find me the right one. So, you know, when I hear black women say that, and I understand your experiences, because I'm not going to invalidate your experiences, but it does irk me. I do feel some type of way when I hear black women say that, because, you know, even through all of the things that we have to constantly hear from black women, I would never turn my back on black women. Like, you get what I'm saying? So even when black men do the same thing, like, you know what I mean, I would hold them accountable as well. So if you're dating outside your race and it's just genuinely love, that's cool. But a lot of times I don't think it's genuinely love, because a lot of times y'all already putting these white men on a pedestal. So you already understand the social status in the world. You understand most likely the financial status in the world. So they're coming in with an advantage most times, I think, because y'all really ain't dating no broke ass like dude from Williamsburg riding the city bike with 8 roommates. Y'all not going for that type of dude. And sometimes even when y'all do, listen, sometimes even when y'all do, I sit back and look back at y'all. I'm like, well, y'all put black men into a box, but then you going out and dating a Chad who don't got a backbone. He not no masculine ass dude. He do look like a chump. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because they get to be the masculine one.
Yeah. So again, y'all, sometimes some black women.
Eli is on fire right now. He's man. I haven't said anything because I don't disagree with him. You know. Now now this is a one-sided argument. I can admit that, right? Because we're still talking about that's a small percentage of women. You talking about the ones that are actually getting married, like that he's talking about? That's what 3% of 22 million women. Come on, man.
Put black men into a box, and I'm just speaking on my experience. I'm not saying all. Some black women put black men in a box. They got to be 6 feet. They got to be super masculine, aggressive, a thug, hood, tattoos, this, that, and the third. So sometimes some black men feel like, all right, well, my own women are already talking shit about me all the time. They already hate me. It seems like I don't fit into the stereotypical box. But then when y'all go date outside your race, y'all don't even have no boxes for them. They just some regular, you know what I mean,
you
regular
can say
Joe
the same
Smo.
about men too.
No, that's fair.
But I'll say, like, I do know
Yeah,
a lot of black women do that. I personally don't put black men in a box or sit here and like come.
Okay, it's not a lot. I don't care what she says. The data says differently. Blackdemographics.com, people. That's why I go back there so much. It's the same thing with men. You're talking about like less than 15% of all men. That's all black men that are dating out. Come on, man. What are we talking about here? It's talking about exceptions. Exceptions don't make the rule. Most black people pair up with other black people.
Like, be like, oh, I'm a date Chad without a job, but you know, a black man, he has to have a job card. No, I don't do that. I put everybody on an equal spectrum. So like, it's standard.
But didn't she just say that you can't compare the two? So you can compare them as long as it's the men that are being compared. The women, you can't do that. Okay. Right.
Standards at the end of the day, like, I have the same standards for everybody. And for me personally, I think a lot of women who go to date outside of their race, they just feel like dating black men exclusively, they're gonna be single for a while looking for a black man who's not colorist, texturist, and featurist, because there's so many. And I know a lot of people are like, okay, you're gonna run into a white man who won't date you because you're black, but truthfully, I feel like it's an equal chance of me running into a white man who won't date me because I'm a black woman, as there is me running into a black man who won't date me because I'm dark skinned, or a black man who will date me because I'm an experiment, or won't date me because I have 4C hair. And I stand by that. Like, genuinely, I think it's an equal
But
chance.
That's an
But when we-
equal chance.
It's a.
I
I
don't-
genuinely think it's an equal
What
chance.
percentage of white men you think are looking to seriously date a black woman?
because I got the stats. I got the stats.
What percentage you think it
Pull the
is? man?
stats.
I just
really
want
don't
I just
know.
want to know because you think it's an equal chance. So I just want to know what percentage you think that is.
I really don't know, but I think
Yes.
it's an equal
Ballpark
chance.
it. Ballpark it.
Ballpark.
Yeah, ballpark it. 10,
1.
1.
15. What you think it is?
I don't know. I'll say maybe like 25.
20.
Facts, data, and statistics. This is why it's so important, right? Because arguments like this get broken down, and we need to remove them from the conversation altogether. She's sitting here talking about, well, it's an equal chance. Not if you're trying to get married.
Okay, all right.
Wow, that's too big.
Well, I'm gonna let you
think
know
that's
right now.
big?
It's less than 1% of non-black men marry. We're not talking about dating. We're talking about marry black women. You get what I'm saying? Most men are race loyal. They want children that looks like them. You know what I mean? So when we going around, and I understand your experience, and I appreciate you expressing it. But we can't sit there and say that most men prefer to date women that look like them. You get what I'm saying? So when we going out, I'm like, well, I gotta go get me a Chad girl, like, oh, I gotta go get me a Jose or whatever the case is. Like, they typically do stick to their own women. You get what I'm saying? So, and another thing I do want to mention, black women, y'all won't compete for a black man, but when it's Chad and Brad and these other dudes, y'all out there because y'all know they the most desirable. So y'all got no problem shooting y'all shot. Y'all got no problem showing what y'all could bring to the table to them.
They,
you know what I mean?
hollering at them. They say,
Yeah,
"Ooh,
like,
he
so
got nice eyes."
y'all be going.
Okay, all right. So look, this took an unexpected turn. I thought we were going to be talking about the parental expectations on men and women. That's not what this was about. So clearly, this is I'm gonna have to retitle this one, right? But what did we learn here? Well, we learned that there are different perspectives as far as men and women go, as far as expectations. We also learned how to cut through some BS that people say just for the camera. You know, is that, I haven't found the right guy to submit to. Okay, well, where are you looking? What are your standards? It's the same thing. Women, I'm gonna go ahead and give you some game on two of y'all that are watching. I haven't found the right girl to commit to. Okay, well, what are your standards and what are you looking for? Well, she got to be a virgin. You're an average guy and you looking for a virgin. Her body count got to be 1. Okay, hey, good luck with that, man. Yeah. Well, I don't know if I want to get married. Again, ladies, stop wasting time on guys who don't want to get married. Guys who are not ready to get married, if you are, then you're wasting your time. It doesn't take that long to vet a woman, particularly the older you get. Because why? Because you get better at the vetting process. So I wouldn't, a year, I wouldn't go past that. But we're going to end it here. And I'm going to say goes to the next time. Peace. Thanks for making it to the end of this video, but do me another favor, like and subscribe, but also check out these here. Either subscribe or watch videos, one or the other. I don't know which side, but hey, all right.